Well, welcome back to another episode of Let's Heal the Roots. And this episode will be called Get Somebody Else to Do It. Because I can't do it. I ain't got the capacity to do it.
Because who?
Play with your mama, not me. But anyway, y'all know we like to start off by pulling the card. And that is our sword breaker. So let's drum roll, please. What? What? What roles do I play in my life? I'm the mama. I'm the provider. I'm the doctor. I'm the nurse. I'm the CNA.
Everything.
The scheduler.
Not the CNA and
Girl,
the scheduler.
what? Jesus, I am, the chef. I am the girlfriend. I'm the old lady. I'm the sex partner. But who am I for me? It should have been the question.
That probably is the question.
Oh, well.
That's probably what the question leads to.
Who am I for me? I don't know.
I think you need to note that.
I ain't lying.
Mine says, if I could share one message with the world, what would it be? It would definitely be to know your worth. Know when you're in places that you're really not destined to be in. Know when it's time to move your feet.
And move them.
Get your ass up and get up out of there.
Because sometimes we tend to stay where it's comfortable and convenient. And we got to get uncomfortable to get to new levels, I feel. And that's where I'm at in my life now. I got to get uncomfortable. As much as I don't want to be out here doing these deliveries and all this, I'd rather be at home trying to create something. But I know in order for me to create something, I got to get the money from over here. And I got to bag all these children up and let's go. But at the same time, I'm letting them know, too, it's a work ethic. You got to work for what you want. So it's very uncomfortable. But I am here.
I am here. Too.
So like we said, the topic is get somebody else to do it.
And before we dive into the topic, I would like to flash back to last year's episode, and the title was Boundaries, Setting, and Respecting. And when it comes to that, I really didn't go back and watch the episode, but just thinking about it, I'm pretty sure the way I look at it has changed because now it's more of an action type of thing. Yes, I know this is what I want. This is how I want people to behave when it comes to me, but what do you do to enforce these things?
Okay.
So now it's more of a action thing. And then when it comes to respecting, you have to respect yourself and your place before you expect somebody else to.
Going back, let me go back to those boundaries. I can't recall what I said either, but now looking at it now in this present time where I'm at, I am more vocal with my boundaries. Like, if I don't like it and you done came across the line, I'm going to let you know. And at this point, because I done heard y'all tell me this all the time, put yourself first, no matter who feelings it hurts. Like, I think this was Constant said this on a post. It ain't what I say, it's just how you receive it or how you interpret what I'm trying to tell you.
Yes.
And now it's just like, I'm just going to give it to you. I can't keep holding it because holding it was tearing me up on the inside. So now it is what it is. And that's part of my growth in those boundaries. Like, be more vocal with them.
And look, and what you heard me say is not my business. That's going through your filter. Your filter holds certain, when you searching for like rooms or anything like that. You on a dating app, you're searching for people. You can get your filters to be a certain type of way for what you want and what you already think and what you feel. And when it comes to what I say and what comes through, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. Because like you say, with that search bar, when we filter it out, we can't determine what's going to pop up.
Right.
It's just going to pop up, and we have to go through it and decipher what it is that we're looking for. So being very vocal, and then, like you say, even to respecting myself enough to set those boundaries and stop being so...
lenient.
I was going to say weak.
Lenient.
about it. Because, like, as soon as I let down a little bit, you come tearing down the rest of the wall. So now you done fucked me up.
Right.
Now I got to go back and look at myself in the mirror like, damn it, now you said this for yourself, but yet it's still, you still letting individuals or certain things
fly.
Yeah, cross over that line. Like, what was the point of you even saying nothing?
Right.
Don't make no sense. So y'all can get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else
to do it. Because I can't. When it comes to getting somebody else to do it, how can I say this without saying this?
No, just say it. Just say it.
What are some things that you saying get somebody else to do it? What are you not allowing to wear?
I am not allowing nobody to lowball me. Ain't nobody gonna lowball me. I don't care in what space, relationship space, job space, no space, you will not lowball me. I'm going to get what I'm worth. And what I'm worth is not defined by what you think and whatever. It's not that. I know my worth. And that comes back to setting and respecting your own boundaries. When you know a certain thing about yourself and you know what you can do, it's just certain things and places and people and spaces you just ain't supposed to be in.
There you go.
And when it comes to getting up and moving, you got to, you're going to have to get someone else to do it. And exit stage left. And guess what? Who that somebody else is when it comes to a job, relationship, any of that part ain't your business.
It's not.
Get up out of there. Get up out of there.
Get somebody else to do it, please, because I can't sit there. And for me, it's like I don't even got the capacity no more. I really didn't understand what that meant. I don't have the capacity. Because you used to say it all the time. Now in my life, I don't got the capacity to hold nothing else. If you coming to me with some bullshit, I can't help you today. Try back next week, okay?
Don't try then. Don't even try then.
I can't help you then. Like it's just a lot, especially when it comes to my feelings. I don't even got the capacity for you even try to hurt my feelings. And as if you done heard any of the previous episodes, I used to do tit for tat. I'm still working on that, but I ain't even got the capacity to even put that energy into doing the tit for tat no more. Because it's like I had a whole sit down with myself the other day, and it's just like, where we going? What are we doing?
Hey girl, I've been having this sit down with myself for the last 48 hours. Excuse me, ma'am.
What are we doing? Because, like, no, you could use that same energy that you trying to do that tack for. Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else.
Because if you got to put me in that situation to where I feel like I got to do that, you need to go somewhere else and I can get somebody else to do it. Because, no, sir. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And coming to me with negativity, oh my God, they hit me too this week. Babe, I don't want to hear your problems. I got problems of my own. Get somebody else to listen. You know, I love you, but
especially if you're not going to do anything with it. If you come to me and I give you some solid sit down and get yourself together type shit, and it don't resonate, it don't sit with you, and it's only because that's not what you want. You want the attention that comes with whatever problem you done made for yourself. And me, I don't have the capacity for it. I don't have the mind space for it. I don't have the heart space for it. None of that.
Get somebody else to come on in because, baby, I can't. Who gonna fill my cup up when it's empty?
Right.
Nobody. Right. These children can't because they don't know no better yet. But it's like, come on, girl. I can't do it. Even like, and just back to relationships. No, I'm gonna go to relationships. When we go to healing, that's a part of healing. You got to be able to separate yourself so that you can get somebody else to do it. Because I got to go over here and make sure I'm straight. I posted, did you see the poll I posted about what's the hardest thing of healing?
I said triggers.
Yes. And that was like the number one when it comes to triggers. When you say get somebody else to do it in those triggers, when you're facing those triggers, how are you able to recognize them and cope with them?
Recognize the trigger? Just recently I've been tested, and it's just like people making me feel like I'm not enough. Like I'm not worth what the baseline is. And I'm definitely worth the baseline, and that's a trigger for me because I've been in relationships that made me feel like I wasn't enough and I wasn't worth what I knew very well I was, and what I wanted reciprocated back to me I wasn't getting. And now it's just like I'm not going for it. If you sit yourself in that space and you plant yourself there, that's where you're gonna be at. I know how to repot shit. I'm getting the fuck up out of there.
What? Where's some fresh soil?
I ain't
Where's some fresh
And guess
soil?
what? Sometimes you don't have fresh soil in your space, but guess what? I have resources. I know where to go get fresh soil from to replant and repot. I ain't never stuck nowhere I don't want to be. Nowhere.
You better. Come on, girl.
I'm not. And if I want to be there, I'm going to be there.
And that's just a choice that you decide to make.
It all stands.
Like my grandma say, that's the bed that you made. You're going to lay in.
I'm going to sleep good.
When it comes to those triggers, for me, it's like recognizing the triggers. And most people were saying, like, now I got to remove myself from the situation. But do you feel like even if we remove ourselves from the situation is still there?
The situation is still there if you only remove yourself. You also have to go clean out your heart space from the shit that you picked up there. You got to clean out your mind space from the thoughts and stuff that you picked up there, because everywhere you go, you taking something with you. You don't just get up and take yourself. You done been there a while, I'm sure. You done picked up something, some type of thought process or some thought behind who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. Like, you done picked up something. So you definitely have to take that time to go back and clean that shit up, so that when you do get to a fresh place, it's not you reliving what you just came from.
Now you recognize what you just came from. So now I got to get that residue off me from the last situation or whatnot, so that I can. That's going back to clean up the roots.
Right.
Clean up your roots so that when they do start to grow and sprout, it can grow great seeds. I mean, great harvest. But baby, triggers was like the number one. It was a lot of people who said triggers, and I was.
It was what else was up there?
Loneliness.
That part, loneliness. And I seen a post where somebody was like, God will set you apart. And then I saw a TikTok where a guy was saying, you don't have to discern when God is trying to set you apart, because he will force you out by yourself. It's not something you're going to have to say, is God telling me to go sit down. He is going to sit you down. Everything around you is going to sit you down.
Who can push clothes? I mean, I don't want to bump y'all. What else was on? I had triggers, loneliness, shoot, I should run down.
That loneliness definitely hit there.
Depression. But for me, let's go to loneliness though. Loneliness sat me down, but it made me really look at myself. It was just a self-reflecting moment where everything around me seemed like it had stopped, so therefore it wasn't nobody but me.
Right.
Me versus me. Now I gotta look at me. Now I gotta look at the things that I'm doing. Can't point the blame at nobody else but Shamika. And it's like that right there alone was like, yeah, I'm really that bad. I need to really work on this.
Right.
Some stuff that I had thought I let go of, and girl, you still doing tit for tat with yourself. That's crazy. But get somebody else to do it. Cause right now I gotta work on me. Work on me, cause my cup. We're gonna pull another card. Give it to us.
Oh, I think I put my card back up there. We're gonna do some more stuff.
Here we go.
When I'm telling my grandkids about what I did in my lifetime, what would I be telling them? I would be telling them that I loved and I was loved. I supported and I was supported. I was happy. I was healthy. I was whole. And I'll be leaving them with some of that. My grandkids gonna be going to get shit out the garden.
What?
We're not going to be getting it out the mud.
What? I done did this one. Put another one. It says, what can I let go of? Let go of till I have more space to receive. I did that the last episode. What does happiness mean to me? Peace. It is peaceful. It is free flowing. It is easy like Sunday morning. Like happiness to me, just knowing that I am secure and I have like that love, that feel, that just made me say, ooh. And it don't have to be from the opposite sex. I'm talking about just even in a friend circle, even in business wise, where it's like, I know they got my best interest.
Right.
Like, it is joyful. Like, I'm excited to wake up for this type of stuff. So, yeah, that's what happiness look like to me. I'm smiling, I'm glowing, I'm just flowing. Like, oh, yes. That's it. What else you gotta do? Because, get somebody else to do it.
That was pretty much it.
And y'all know your worth, like she said. Know your worth so that you know what you are capable of putting up with.
And know when somebody playing in your face. Last episode. Know when somebody is playing in your face.
And recognize it. And don't be afraid to remove yourself from it. Don't feel like just because they playing in your face, if you remove yourself, you done failed. That's not even the case. Because I feel like if you remove yourself from that, ain't no telling how many more doors God gonna open you.
That part.
But if you stay stuck there, it's just like you letting all the shit just pile back on you.
Right.
Remove yourself. Like she said, repot. If you need some soil, trust me, we can find you some soil. There's some resources around you that can help you.
Right.
So, yeah, do all that. We'll go ahead and wrap this episode up. And at the end of each episode, we like to leave you with a word that'll hit your ear to take you to the next time we meet. And what it is?
I would like to say the first step in getting your shit together is clearing your space. Mm-hmm. Your physical space, your mental space, your heart space. If you clean that up, you're going to see some type of motion, movement from somewhere leading to your next step.
And I'm a witness to that. Clean it up. Mm-hmm. Clean it up. I would say wake up with a grateful heart. It's so much going on in this world today. I want you to just give thanks as soon as your eyes open. Because you could have made last night could have been your cooling board. That's how you feel. Girl, that song ain't got me good. But yes, just be grateful for everything. Be grateful. Because you don't know how it's going to work and turn in your favor.